We are joined by Wills Point native and professional angler, Mr. Jeff Sprague. Jeff, how are you this morning?
I'm good. I think the Texas heat is lost up here in Virginia, though.
You think it's been lost up there in Virginia, man? So yeah, you are on the James River in Virginia. And how is so? Let's talk about it. The weather, is it hot up there too, like it is down here in Texas?
Man, we're in a heat wave up here as well. And, you know, it's brutal for these guys. It's people say the northern heat's not like it is, but the East Coast northern heat is tremendous. It's the humidity. It's everything we have at home and then some.
Well, so you're used to it, so that's why you're doing so well. You finished 9th place yesterday on day one of the qualifying group. Now, I want to ask you about something. I was keeping up with it yesterday, and there was a point where you were like 14th or 15th and had about 8 or 9 fish maybe, and then I went and did something. About 30 minutes later, came back, and you're at the top of the leaderboard with like 13, 14 fish. So did you find a honey hole? What happened yesterday?
You know, this is a tidal fishery. It's controlled by the ocean. The James River, when the tide comes in and goes out, this thing will swing about 3 feet. And when the tide gets right and the fishing gets good, you have to be at the right place at the right time and kind of understand it. And, when the tide lines up, I make a quick move here and there, and those fish will gang up and get in little areas and start feeding, and you're looking for those key spots. So, yeah, pretty much lined up on a spot when that tide kind of started to break and go, and it worked out really well that particular moment.
Yeah, you ended up catching 21 fish yesterday for just over 41 pounds. A great start on day one. It seems like there was a lot of heavy weights though yesterday. Is this James River? Is it known, kind of like we talk about Lake Fork down here being known for the big bass? Is James River known for these amount of fish that are in there and catching them like this?
It is known for the amount of fish. The fishing here is tremendous, and it's controlled by the tide. That's why the fishing is so good here. You'll look down and you will see blue crab swimming, a mullet jumping, and then at the same time you're catching largemouth bass, which is so strange, but it's a super cool fishery, and it is known for the amount of fish. And they have quality fish here as well. So there's big ones and lots of them. It's a really fun place to fish.
Well, and it seems like you're having a good time out there other than the heat, but you're taking the day off today, then you get back out on the water tomorrow. Is there anything that you took away from day one that you're going to go into tomorrow to maybe improve your score and get higher up the leaderboard?
Absolutely. That's little things and little nuances and little areas, little key stretches and things like that we can refine and expand on as well, and make yourself more efficient the following day. And, hopefully we did that in a couple of areas, and I'm able to kind of learn from a mistake or two and then capitalize on those areas that I felt like I didn't spend enough time in where I got the bite. So it's all, strategic like we've talked about before, and bass fishing and so on. But yeah, absolutely. Look forward to getting back out tomorrow and seeing what this place have to offer, because this place has a tremendous amount of fish, and the tide changes with the moon. We have a big moon right now, full moon. And if you know anything about tidal fishing, the moons make the tide stronger a lot of times. So, those things are coming into play, and we have to learn them. Being from East Texas, we don't necessarily fish tidal fisheries, obviously. So it's been a learning curve throughout my career, but I do enjoy these fisheries, and they're tremendous. And it's just a great, fun way to fish, and it's worth the drive to come up here and get to do it.
All right, Jeff. Well, we wish you the best of luck tomorrow, and hope you make it to that knockout round and then the championship round and that final 10, that final day. And we hope to be talking to you next week when you got a big old trophy and bring home a lot of cash.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, and that would be an awesome day, so it's anything's possible. It's anybody's ball game. We're going back out to root and try to bring something back to East Texas for sure.
All right, Jeff Sprague, thank you so much for joining us this morning on East Texas Now. Best of luck tomorrow, and we'll talk to you down the road, all right?
Thanks for having me, guys. We'll see you next time.
All right, thank you so much. Jeff Sprague.